the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So USC's offense will take the first swing of the game. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week, because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
So many guys that we could go back. The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, just recently, the guys that they put their hand in the dirt and they go make things happen, get after quarterbacks like you see right here.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
On third down, he drops to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, running back on the move. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Edwards. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
To throw, it's Hauser. Pulls it in, it's Tyson. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Buckeyes are on the move. Look out, he's got room. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Edwards. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Using the quick game. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game, picking up the first down.
The basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other stuff that goes with it, but you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job early.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, it's Williams. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Now, I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
They'll give it to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. On the run, it's Foster. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Rides the back and leaves it. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll send out the kicker here. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air, it's Hauser. Pulls it in, it's Edwards. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Offense in a bunch formation. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. That's caught. It's Tyson. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. The Trojans will boot it away to start the 2nd half. Bringing it back. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Looking downfield, it's Hauser. With the catch, it's Key. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Back to pass. That's caught. It's Tyson. They were able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And Jesse, you have a slot receiver like this, he can create matchup nightmares for a defense.
No doubt about it, Reese. And him and this quarterback, they really are on the same page. He's so deliberate with his route running. The quarterback knows exactly where he's going to be and when he's going to be there, and that's why they're so tough to stop.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Going deep. It's complete. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch, and that...
Touchdown, USC! They take the lead with the 6. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. The give on the option. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
You know, when you go dime personnel package, you got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
The Buckeyes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the grab close to the logo. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game...
A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to throw, it's Hauser. Makes the catch. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the 1st.
They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Power football with the run. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Moore. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
The tight end always finds a way to get open. He's just a first down machine, Jesse.
And he's a guy, Reese, that is proven he can beat man coverage, but he's also so good against zone, too. He just knows where the soft spots are in the defense. That's why this quarterback has so much confidence in him.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see some...
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Oh, he's got some space. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we could put a few first downs together, we're looking.
There he goes! Touchdown, Trojans! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this fourth quarter.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass, it's Hauser. Trying to make magic with his feet. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Tyson. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's taking the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Gonna look downfield again. The sure hands, it's Edwards. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He wants a big play here late. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. This offense has it with really good field position. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. There he goes. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play.
Timeout, USC.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
29
Hand off to the fullback. And after the short run, the clock hits 0, and we are all wrapped up here. Timeout is called with just a single second left. One more play to pad the stats. The give to the fullback. That will be in the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.